Getting calling a timeout. It'll be a 30-second, so we'll keep it right here. I see that one of the officials tonight is Brad Dixon, who's the head coach of the Camp Point Central Panthers, who led them to a state runner-up this past week. And we congratulate them, and they also, the Panthers also defeated the Hawks 2 times this season here in Carrollton as well, in Week 9 and then in the second round of the playoffs. So this is a place where Dixon probably feels a little happy to be here, as for the good recent memories. Back to the action. Paisaw now, they've trimmed the deficit down to 3 points. Call drives down to the baseline. His shot is blocked. Here's another shot up. Tipped over from Grainer, and that's intercepted. Pass from Brannon by Watson. Hawks wanted the run, but Watson cut in front of that. Here's Seafried. His layup is no good, but gets it back and puts it up and in. 10-9, Carrollton. Jones drives. His layup is good. He now has 5. Momentarily stops the bleeding. Before that basket, Paisaw was on a 7-0 run. Here's Watson again. Paisaw, they're patient on offense. They're looking for the right shot. If it's open. There's Watson. That is an open shot. That's no good. Rebounded by Moore. Layup no good. He gets it away from Jones. No, still no good. Flowers finally gets the rebound for the Hawks. He drives and he'll earn a foul. Carrollton quite fortunate that Moore was not able to score. And now we have a substitution for the Hawks, and that's Jace. That's Seth Howard. Number 1, he's a sophomore point guard who saw quite a bit of time last year off the bench and will have a bit of a bigger role now. Flowers, 3-pointer, no good, left it short. So the Hawks, they got off to a quick start, but now the Birds have gotten into the game, and the Hawks have arguably, they've been on a cold streak. Pass is intercepted by Jones, 1-on-1, and he will be fouled. And he will be shooting 2 shots, so the referee deemed him. He was going up for a shot and not on the floor. That was Call who fouled him, and that's his second. Jones' free throw is good. It rimmed in. Gabe Jones was the leading scorer for the Hawks last year, averaging 14 points a game. And near the end of the season, he was definitely the standout player for them. While the first half of the season, it was kind of different. It was more of a balanced scoring threat for the Hawks. That's a 3-pointer, no good from Seafried. Here's another 3 by Moore. That's no good, rims off. Jones looks up for Flowers, who goes up the air and catches it. His shot is no good, though, from 10 feet. The Birds push it up. Here's Hanslow. Open 3 from the corner is good. And then, as Howard was attempting to catch the pass, Moore fouls him, and that'll be his first. So now Paisaw's fouls are starting to rack up a bit. And Grant Pullman enters the game for the Hawks. He's a freshman, number 10, and Brannon checks back in for Jones. 15 seconds to go in the first quarter of the game. Flowers dribbles, 18-footer is good that time. That's his first field goal he's made. 15-12 Carrollton. 5 seconds. Here's Moore. Dribbles down, and it's a charge. That was Grainer who took it. And quickly, Moore picks up his second foul. So this could be a big swing for the Hawks. 3.7 seconds left. And Grainer is all alone with Hanslow. Flowers triggers it, and Brandon is going to be called for a travel. Looked like he slipped and lost control of his balance. So now Southwestern, they will have a chance to potentially tie this game before the quarter ends with 2.2 seconds left. Seafried will inbound it under the basket. Here's Hanslow. He'll fire up a shot. He's open, and that is no good. So after the first quarter of play, Carrollton, they started out with a 10-2 run, but Southwestern has cut into it, and they trail the Hawks 15-12 as we start the second quarter in 1 minute.
Inspected.
I did.
Sure, I made a home inspection.
What?
There you go. Great coffee, by the way.
Old or new, big or small, you need an inspection. A Madewell home inspection. Your home doesn't have to be perfect. It just needs to be made well. Call Madewell Inspections at 618-610-588.
Welcome back to RiverBender.com. I'm John Huff, and we got a good game so far as we start the second quarter. Carrollton, they lead the Southwestern Birds 15-12. The Birds are on a 10-2 run. 10-5 run, I should say. But they are in a bit of foul trouble now. Here's E.J. Cowell. He's driving below the basket and finally stripped away from Brannon. He passes it up to Grainer, who momentarily kept it in bounds, but then it ultimately went out of bounds on the baseline. That's, I believe, the third time the Hawks have attempted a long court pass, and it hasn't worked out. Here's Call, who's in with 2 fouls. That's picked up by Brannon from Watson, and that will be an easy layup for him, and now he has 5 points. 17-12 Carrollton lead. They got off to a good start in the first 2 minutes of the first quarter and then just died down. Here's Watson. Rebounded by Jones. 3-on-2 for the Hawks. He'll kick it out to Brannon. He shoots a 3. That's a bit long. And it's come down by number 22, Brady Salzman. 6-foot sophomore. Here's Call, who dribbled the air out of the ball a couple possessions ago. And now we'll reset up top. Guarded by Grainer. Now Brannon. Cut off. Watson is open. Fakes Jones out. Shoots. It's off, though. Rebounded by Flowers. Here's Brannon. Shoots the Pullman. Now shot by Jones is short. Barely grazed the rim. And now we got a full timeout from Coach Darr by Southwestern. And we'll take one, too, with 6:10 to go. Carrollton leading Southwestern 17-12.
I'll grab the birthday cake. You bring the gift, if you're sure she's ready.
She's 16, honey, and she's earned a set of keys.
She's studied and practiced, I know, but it's a big responsibility.
When you have a teen driver, it's good to know that Madison Mutual has the insurance coverage you need.
She's ready, and so are we. I talked to our Madison Mutual agent.
Call Barry Macias, your local independent insurance agent, at 467-2874.
The more life changes, the more you need Madison Mutual.
Experience, service, and quality since 1979. For over 30 years, we have specialized in residential, agricultural, and commercial post-frame construction. We are committed to delivering time-tested designs, proven construction methods, and the highest quality material available. Our craftsmanship is unmatched, continuing to raise the standard in our evolving industry. We pride ourselves on providing quality-built buildings, competitive pricing, and the comfort of a local, experienced contractor. We are ready to help bring your project to life. Visit us online at buildwithcountryside.com.
Welcome back to Carrollton High School. The Hawks, the home team, lead 17-12 over Piasaw. And the Birds trying to score here. Here's Watson with the ball. Addis Moore is back in, number 33 for the Birds. He has 2 fouls, and that is picked off by Brannon, now collected by Jones. He dishes to Settles, and his layup is good. Hawks capitalize quickly off of a turnover and make Southwestern pay. Hawks have 17 fouls, and the Birds have 6. Here's a three-pointer up top by Moore, and that's good. That's the 3rd triple the Birds have made thus far. Here's Flowers on the corner. And that is a double dribble. He's in the corner looking to drive and looking for another player, and must have forgotten that he already picked up his dribble. The Hawks looks like they're going to pressure the Birds again. Settles hounding E.J. Cal, and that is going to be a reach-in, and Cal will go to the free throw line for 1 and the bonus. Nathan Walker, who started for the Hawks, he's on the bench with 2 fouls. Cal's free throw is in short, but it's a rebound. No, it's going to be a push against Salzman. And Flowers will be going to the free throw line, as now the Birds have committed 7 fouls. So we're shooting a free throw down here, and then all of a sudden, moments later, we're on this side. Flowers has 2 points for the Hawks. His free throw is up, no good, rimmed in and out. Here's Cal, passes out to Hanslow, now back to Cal. Jones guarding him now, passes out to Moore, looks to drive, and Settles will be called for a foul, and that's his 3rd. Moore will be going to the stripe. That's a 9th team foul for the Hawks. Play in the 2nd quarter. His free throw is up and good. He has 6, and he leads Southwestern. And that one is up and good as well. He makes both. Southwestern, they haven't led at all, but now they're within 2. Here's Brannon. Looks to drive, passes out to Pullman, who shoots for 3, and that's an air ball. Left it short. Call splits a double team. More pump fakes, now passes back out. Birds look to can tie or take the lead here. It's been a long time since the Hawks have almost gotten a legitimate field goal, and now that's Cal who ties the game up on a jump shot in the corner. Jones, he drives inside, and that's good. He quickly gives the Hawks the lead back. Here's Moore out top. Jones now has 8 points. He leads all scorers. Moment of hesitation there on both teams. Here's Cal. Certainly been productive for the Birds. Seafried, jump shot is short. Rebounded by Flowers. Who a couple weeks ago was named to the All-State Illinois High School Coaches Association for the first team All-State as a quarterback. Pullman, dribble drive inside. His layup is no good. Rebounded by Hanslow, but it's taken away by Flowers, who fell asleep, but his shot is no good. Hanslow rebounds again, and will get it back to Cal. And Brannon will be whistled for a foul. That's his second. And that'll be a double bonus. So we've seen quite a few similarities from Carrollton like they had last year, where they would go on a run for a bit, but then just have a tough time putting the ball in the basket. And that's Cal. He has 5 points now. Makes this here, then that'll tie the game up again. And he does. Birds have made their last 4 free throw attempts. And Seth Howard back in the game. He'll take over point guarding duties for Brannon. Settles has 3 fouls. He's still in. He's left open for 3, and that's good. Garrett Settles now, he has 5, that wide open again. Here's Watson, dribbles to the left side. Picks up his dribble now under pressure. Hanslow catches it, loses it, stripped away, and Moore will be whistled for his 3rd foul. And Settles will go to the line. He was there, picked up by Settles. Passes back out to Jones, who is momentarily open. Didn't see Settles, but goes inside the Grainer, who passes out to Settles, who and the lead. First time. Settles looks inside the Grainer, guarded by Hanslow, and he will be whistled for an offensive foul. Hanslow doing a good job of being physical and down low and holding his own. He'll take a seat. And for Marcus Zerhide, a 6'3" junior. Southwestern looking to take advantage of their lead right here. And that's a layup, good by Salzman. A pick and roll by him. Now it's 27-24 Southwestern. Carrollton playing from behind. Here's Jones. A little high-low, and Grainer, he has it and scores. That's his first points of the game. Southwestern scores on a pick and roll, and so do the Hawks. Called double-teamed. Gets rid of it to Watson. Here's Salzman. He pops for a three-pointer, and that's good. 4th three-pointer made by the Birds. 20 seconds to go. Jones will be whistled. No, there'll be a foul on Southwestern, actually. And that's Watson's 3rd foul. Southwestern, they got some players in foul trouble here, and Jones again can't make it. Not so sure if my memory serves right, but I don't know if the Hawks have made a free throw game, and that is killing them right now. Jones attempts his second, and that is good. 30-27. You would expect Southwestern just to play this out and go for a final shot. Seafried is double-teamed, and he throws it away. That was caused by the pressure by the Hawks. So they will have the ball with 9 seconds. Howard will inbound. Here's Flowers. He'll dribble it up. 5 seconds to go. He drives. Floater is good. And Southwestern will not have enough time to inbound it, but they will go to the locker room with a 30-29 lead after trailing for most of the first half. And they will be feeling a little bit better about themselves now. The Hawks will try to find a way to score a little bit more consistently, and we'll be back for the second half in 10 minutes as Southwestern leads Carrollton 30-29.
RiverBender.com's coverage of today's event is brought to you by Macias Insurance Agency, your local independent insurance agent. Midwest Members Credit Union, the one place to go for all your banking needs. Liberty Bank, bank local, bank Liberty. Roberts Ford, the value store since 1949. Lewis and Clark Community College, empowering people. Brightway Imaging, lower cost exams with transparent pricing. Let Brightway show you a smarter healthcare solution. Countryside Builders, it's a great day to build with Countryside. Madewell Inspections, your home doesn't have to be perfect, it just has to be made well.
Roberts Motors is proud to say that we've been serving the Alton area for over 68 years. We must be doing something right to be able to say that. Stop by and find out why customers love the
3 free personal checking options